Hello and welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of A Sim Racer's Dream. Thank you very much everyone for your input on the pre-season episode. That was really good to see you guys all engage with that. So thank you very, very much. And we had these contract offers and you guys pretty much decided to go for contract number 2. That seemed to be the overwhelming response actually. So we've gone for contract 2 and we now have an email from our agent, so the paperwork is all signed and in order and there's the season calendar. So his contract is only for the first 3 races. If we get us points finish, hopefully we'll be able to re-sign for the next 3 races. And you guys want me to kind of go down the open wheel route, see if we can work our way up through the different formulas. So it's going to be very challenging because it's probably the most competitive kind of racing that you can do. But I think we're up for that challenge. So first round at Silverstone National. Let's get right into it.
Radio check.
Potter, radio check.
Of course, we've got good old Jim with us. And off we go out then for his first ever qualifying session in this series, in this new season.
All clear, push now.
All
We've got
clear.
8
So
minutes
off
to
we
set a
go then.
lap.
And I'll just skip to my fastest lap. Here we are across, well not quite yet, but coming onto the start
That's
finish
5 minutes to go,
straight.
5 minutes.
As we cross the line, coming into the first corner.
P15.
Kind of want to lift off and just chuck it in, and you can really get on the power. No aerodynamics of course, it's all mechanical grip, and it's all about keeping momentum in this car. You've got to keep the momentum going as we come down to this right hander, again on the apex, on the power as early as possible, getting as much momentum as you possibly can down the back straight, which feels like a very, very long straight in this car.
111.2.
A 111.2 to beat, and that's the fastest time so far. Just gonna a little light brake as we take a really nice wide line. Again back on the power, all about keeping that momentum. Turn in, the car understeers a bit, but then we bring it back in again on the power as early as we can. Back onto the start finish straight and carry that momentum through. And let's see what sort of time we've done.
That's pole.
That's pole position in the 110s there, quite high in the 110s, and well, pole position for us. Faster than all the AIs, even though they're all on 100%. So maybe the AIs, they're probably taking what would be a more conventional racing line rather than going for the
You're in pole.
going
Okay, Geordie,
for
are you
the
ready?
momentum approach like we have. But here we are then. Those 6 red lights in Assetto Corsa. Engine
Green,
reds
green,
rise, and off we go. But we don't get the best start in the world. Car to us right gives us a bit of a squeeze, and that's going to mess up us racing line, as the 2 cars behind us are having a bit of a ding-dong. And the guy who was in P2, now in P1, has just done us on the start there. So not the best start in the world. I think because this car's proper manual,
Right side.
and I don't have a clutch.
Clear right.
That messed up a start, but we get overtaken again
Left side.
by another car, but we get the
Still
switch
there.
back as we go onto the straight now.
Still there.
We have more speed,
Hold
the
your
better
line.
acceleration out the corner.
Hold your line.
As we come up to this one then,
Hold your line.
let's see where
Clear
we go,
left.
and he just sends it up the inside. So we're going to try the same thing again, a bit of a switcheroo. You can see we've got carried loads more speed round. Now we can get on the power, and as you can see our exit from the corner is a lot better. But he's going to go to the inside here, which is quite smart, because that's the shorter
Car
track
right.
distance. So I have to go quite
there.
literally the long way around. As
Still there.
we come back into T1, side by
Still
side.
there.
And we've got to leave him the space,
Hold your
but he
line.
actually backs out of it.
Clear right.
Which,
P3.
yeah, I
Okay,
didn't
Jordy.
expect
Next
him to
car
do.
is
So
O'Brien.
that kind of messed us line up. But once again, we have more momentum.
Car right.
Maybe we can try a move
Hold your
into
line.
this corner, side by side.
Hold
Now
your
he's
line.
going to be
Clear
later on the
right.
brakes. So once again, we're going to try the switchback.
Left side.
And this time it works out an absolute
there.
dream. And yeah, we just
Hold your
cruise
line.
past him
Clear left.
on the straight. Now
Well
he's
done, good
gonna be in a slipstream, and we'll see if he makes a move then at the end of the straight into the left-hander. Is he gonna dive up the
your
inside?
left.
Yes,
Clear
he
left.
is. But once again, we're gonna try this switchback move, carrying
On
the
your right.
momentum
Clear
round
right.
as we turn in. And yeah, once again, carry the momentum, but not quite as quick as what I would have liked. We're going to actually force our way up the inside this time. We're
Hold your
going to
line.
have the line this time. We're going to have the
Hold your
inside
line.
for T1, which is
there.
really going to help us
Clear
out
left.
as we throw it into the apex there. And Jim likes that one, and we managed to drop him. But he's going to come back
Car left.
again on the straight. He's going to send it
Clear
up the
left.
inside,
On
and
your
those two battlings
Clear
let
left,
another
car
car get quite close, so they're having
Hold
a
your
look.
line.
But we're going to squeeze him right to the
Still
outside of the track there.
Clear
And
left.
yeah, we're going to defend the position quite hard. So we're still in P2, and we managed to run away a little bit, and the guy who caught us up is now up into P3 there. So yeah, on to lap number 4, I think it is, we're on now. I mean, it says at the top, so anyway,
Gaining on
we're
car in front. The
gaining on
gap's now
P1,
0.5.
see if we can
Slower
retake
than us
the
into
lead
Luffield. That's the
as we
fastest
go
lap
into
for
T1.
Smith, 111.3.
And look at the amount of speed we carry
Fastest
through
lap
there
for
compared to
Johnson,
T1.
111.0.
Compared to the car in front, sorry, P1, not T1.
Alright.
P1 at T1. Anyway,
Hold your line.
we're gonna try this move again.
right.
Let him send it up the inside. He loses the rear a little bit,
Left side.
and we're just gonna say thank you very much
Clear
for
left.
the old switcheroo. Gets them every time, and on we go then. Back down the straight with quite a substantial gap now. So hopefully we're gonna be able to yeah, to run away with this.
2 laps left. Come
So
on.
2
You're looking
laps
good for a
left,
podium. You're
and
now
we're
in
on
lead.
the second to last lap. And all we have to do is keep it clean, no mistakes, and we should be home to win our first race of the season, of our career. And it's only taken us 1 race to do it. All we have to do is not mess up, but we do mess up. We bottle it, and we make a big
On
mistake.
your left. Clear left.
Just going too early on the power,
left.
going
Clear left.
out far too wide, and there was just no grip out there, and it threw the car around. So demoted to P3 now, and very nearly at P4,
Left side.
and it is going to be P4 as 2 cars
On your left.
tried to send it up the inside, but we'll get the run on one of them,
Right side.
and we're going to try
Clear right.
once again this
Right side.
switchback move. But there's a car
Hold your
just
line.
throws it up the inside of us as we lose a bit of grip.
Still there.
And now we're just trying to hold on to P4
Still there.
when we were in the lead of the race.
Hold your line.
So yeah, coming on to the last lap, it's
Hold your
not
line.
looking good. We could have
Clear right.
potentially just thrown
2
away.
meters remaining.
Well, we have
1
thrown
to go.
away his first win, and but we could potentially have thrown away the podium as well. So a very, very bad big mistake by me. We're on the last lap, but this is the battle for P3 then. Hopefully we can manage to do something
Left side. Clear left.
as we try and throw it up the inside here, and we don't make the same mistake again that time. But we haven't got an amazing exit, so we're going to have to do something around this last corner if we're going to want to if I can get my words out, if we're going to want to get this position, which we are. So yeah, we try this same move, carry the momentum right round, try and get it up the inside, but he just nudges us off. But it's actually
Right.
the
Clear
car
right.
in front who pays the price there, he could see me. Well, I had my nose in front, and he just tried to slam the door on me, but I was already there, and he just spun himself round, so stupid mistake by him. And yeah, it's going to mean we do get on the podium for his first race.
Great drive.
So
That's the
P3.
podium.
I mean, we did throw the win away, which is kind of annoying. We did get fastest lap though, so there's an extra point in the championship. So yeah, it didn't go well. It went very bad, to be fair, but could have gone a lot worse. I'm happy with the podium anyway. So yeah, that's the first race of the season done. And we do actually have an email then, another email from our good old agent. A local premium car hire company has offered to sponsor us for the season. As part of the contract, they want us to drive a car at a local event. The roads around the area have been closed to make a street circuit, and they want us to drive a few laps in a sports car. Sponsorship is very important in the racing world and will make us a more attractive prospect for teams in the future. So, chance to get a sponsor, but we'll keep reading. We have also had an offer from Toyota to drive their Corolla Cup car at a test day. The Corolla Cup is a starting point for many touring car drivers, but more importantly, Toyota have a driver academy program here in the UK, so establishing a relationship with them could be beneficial to you in the long run. And my agent's spacebar mustn't be working properly there, as they've missed a couple of spaces out. The problem is both, and there's a spelling mistake. I really need to hire a different agent here. But anyway, both of these events are happening on the same day, so we will only be able to attend one of them. Let me know which you would like to attend. And again, they've missed a space. My agent's literacy skills are obviously not great, so we'll have to have a word with them about that. But anyway. So yeah, as options are getting a sponsor, so we do just a few laps in the car around this street circuit in his local area for his sponsor event. That'll get us a sponsor for the season. Obviously very important. Teams like to have drivers who have sponsors, but also making friends with Toyota and possibly getting in their driver academy program. Now obviously the Corolla Cup car, it says, is a starting point for touring car drivers, and we're going to try go down the open wheel route, but Toyota have a lot of racing teams. You know, they're pretty decent in rally. They've been absolutely dominant in Le Mans. They have teams in, I think they have Super GT teams as well. So, you know, that could be an option as well. So I'll leave it up to you guys which you think would be more beneficial to us. Do we go and get ourselves a sponsor, or do we try and get into this Toyota Drivers Academy? Let me know what you think. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know which buttons to click. Leave a comment, let me know which of these options you think would be more beneficial, and I'll see you all in the next episode.